And it was simply running soundboard. So my first job as a student leader was sitting back behind the desk and playing music and making sure nothing was too loud or too quiet. When I graduated high school, I then stepped into a full leader role with the youth ministry program here, and I ran games. So my job every week was to come up with games for the group every week. I was able to really connect with a lot of students over many years of working with the student ministry program here. When I graduated college, focused on getting a job, so I took a break. Larry on Sunday morning said, hey, if you are interested in helping with the student ministry program here, go talk to Jerry. I know you can use the help. I was helping with Jerry, and when I could, and then I got a job where I traveled. It wasn't fun. It wasn't a great part of my life, but I think it really started the ball rolling, and we really wanted to get into youth ministry as a career. Fast forward to about February this year, Larry called me and said, hey, are you looking for a job? And my interest was piqued, and we talked about it. February, March, it was kind of, we're still working on some things. And at the end of March, I was laid off from my job due to financial problems with the company. I called Larry and I said, hey, this is the situation. So I actually volunteered here for a month full time, and the Lord just continued to bless me through that whole process. And on May 1st, I took over full time, and it's such a blessing to be able to introduce these kids into who Jesus is. So in the process of working, I gained a lot of tools, whether it was computer skills or marketing or even in my sales experience. I think God was preparing me from a professional standpoint to take over, but also from a personal standpoint to continue to pursue Him and pursue connecting students with Him. I think that there are 2,000 high school students in Benicia High School. We only have a small percent of that number. And I think that everybody needs to hear about Jesus. And we're called to making disciples of all the nations. And I think that it starts at an early age, and we need to start getting students before they leave to college comfortable with the church life. And that way, when they go off away from mom and dad, they are so established in their own faith that they can continue to grow when they leave the house. Rick Small, Derek Diaz, Mike Wright, Johnny Walsh, all of these men poured into me, and I felt it was my obligation to do that for the next generation of students. But also, we have a really strong sense of community, and so many of us have now moved on in life, but we've all stayed in contact, and we are all still in touch, and we still love each other a lot. We still are friends. So that sense of community and feeling an obligation to pass on what I learned from the previous generations of what it meant to be a follower of Christ.
So the story doesn't actually end there.